Today we're going to share with you what we do to figure out where we're going to travel to next, and we're going to let you in on that process.
This way, next time you plan to travel, or if you're planning on traveling full-time like us, you will have the inside scoop so you can see a country and be there like a local. By the way, this is part one of several.
Hey, I'm Brian Garcia.
And I'm Erin Nicole Big. Welcome to Be Adventure Partners, where we believe that all couples should be able to
be where you want, when you want, together with your online business.
We've been traveling full-time since April of 2017.
So it's been about a year and 7 months, or about 51 billion seconds.
This is all possible because we started a business online where we offer e-courses teaching you how to get started and all set up in the online space. So you can be where you want, when you want.
So let's get into it right now. What's first up on our list when we're doing research, Erin?
Internet access and speed is definitely at the top of our list because our business is our lifeline while we're traveling. So internet is definitely a necessity when you're looking into traveling in a country.
Yeah, we like to use nomadlist.com to figure out what approximately the internet speeds are in various countries, not to mention a ton of other really useful things that most people wouldn't think about when they're planning a trip.
Yeah, you can see a lot of awesome info on there, like internet speed, cost of living, safety, fun, along with a ton more information that's been gathered by travelers and digital nomads.
Next up is getting an overview of different things to do in the different areas.
We like to create a board of all the countries we would like to travel to on Pinterest. This is an awesome launching point. People write blog posts like interesting facts about Nicaragua or 10 things to do on Isla de Ometepe, and even the type of creatures that live there.
Pinterest will send you to a lot of different blog posts and websites that all will have cool posts about different adventures you can go on, different historical sites, and even like things that the locals like to eat.
Keep in mind, if you're using the links that you find on somebody's website, you're likely helping that blogger make a small commission. So we always recommend to use those links because if you're building a business online, you likely want other people to use your referral links too.
I know that we appreciate it, and we always like to contribute back by using the links from other bloggers and influencers whenever they give a hot tip or recommendation. While we were on Ometepe, we rented a dirt bike to cruise all over the island, and it was so much fun. And we were sure to spend the extra cash on an actual dirt bike versus a scooter, because I know that a few of our friends who were cruising around that same island rented the small scooter. They got in a bad accident because it's super muddy, super rocky, and the smaller tires on the scooter just couldn't handle it.
So always ask around. Others' experience is absolutely priceless. We also climbed Volcan Maderas, which we found by doing research.
So here we are, hiking up Madera Volcan. There's a lot of mud on this trail, but that's all right. You can hear it sloshing underneath our feet. Luckily, every few feet, there's a big root from a tree.
It took us 5 hours to get up to the lake crater and 5 hours to climb back down. Seriously, that was the hardest thing that I've ever done in my whole life.
Luckily, our spirit dog, who we named Zoe, made sure that everyone made it down the volcano safely. What was really crazy is she was the cleanest, purest, whitest looking dog in the most muddy environment that I have ever seen.
It was amazing. After doing all the fun research, then we go to Google for the dirty details. This is where we check on weather for the time of year that it's best to go. We also look up events and different times, locations, and all the little details that you need to know.
Last thing, which maybe should be a little bit higher up on the list, this is a program that my dad told us about recently. When you're traveling abroad, it's super important to think about the safety for yourself and your loved ones that you're traveling with. If you're American, using something called the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program is great, and registration of Canadians abroad, and the people who would use that are, well, Canadian. The links to both of these are in the description below.
Regardless, both of these provide travel advisories from the US and Canadian embassies, which will give you safety and security updates, natural disasters, and you could also be notified about personal emergencies at home.
That, my friends, is how we do the first part of our research.
Yep, and in part 2, we'll show you how to find cheap flights and travel destinations.
And that video will be right over here on Wednesday.
Heck, it may already be there right now. Buenos dias!
Buenos dias. Buen día. Buen día.